from model to controller and controller to
view.
Model to controller and controller to view. Okay, guys. Now we'll see. I was already created one application. Do you want to create a fresh application?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Some new students are there, right? That's the reason. Okay. I'm opening Visual Studio.net. You observe. 1 minute. You observe. Yeah. I'm small example, very simple example. I'm opening Visual Studio.net. New project, and selecting C# web ASP.NET web application. Okay, so my name is MVC model example, because here in this first day, in this first time we are introducing model concept here. Click OK. Yes. Now it is opening another window. Here we have to select. If it is normal ASP.NET application, we have to select web forms. If it is a MVC application, we have to select MVC template. If it is a web API service, we have to select web API. Right now our application is web forms application, or MVC application, or web API application.
MVC applications.
MVC. Rahul, from your end, noise is coming. For today, please mute yourself. Just I was mute, don't unmute. Okay, it's affecting the entire video, and other people will get noise, and video recording quality will get reduced. Okay, right. MVC, try to understand. Maybe from your end, no noise from your side, but generally sometimes what will happen, network noise will come, that that person can't understand. Only a remaining audience can understand. Here MVC, and what is that? Click which button? Okay. Click which button? Okay. Right. Right. Okay, guys. Now we are creating our application. Our ASP.NET MVC application will create. Our ASP.NET MVC application will create. Okay. Now, after creating applications, step by step we have to implement. First step is what we have to see. What is the first step, Satya? Varun, Venkat is not there today. Huh? Right. What is the first step?
Adding model class.
Adding model class. Adding model class. Okay. How to add a model class? I'm going to explain. So this actually this concept is very much connectivity to our next ADO.NET classes. Okay, very soon we are entering into ADO.NET, so try to understand. Now go to Solution Explorer. In Solution Explorer, we have to select the model folder, right? We have to select the model folder. Right click, add model, add class template. Okay, right? Now here we can select class template. Now we have to give some name to that class. So I am giving some name called contactinfo.cs. I'm storing some contact information here. I'm going to implement in this example. That's why it is user defined. Suppose employee data, employee info.cs, whatever you want, you can do. Okay. And right, whenever you are creating any class file, the class file name, every word should be capital letter according to the coding standards. Contactinfo.cs. Observed? Contactinfo.cs. .cs means class file, C# class file. Click add. With this, what happened? Contactinfo.cs class file is added. But already by default some model class files are available. So if you want to use it, you can use it. but we are created our own file. We'll concentrate contact info.cs. Right. Now this contact info file, right? What we will do in this, we have to write the step 2. What is step 2, guys? What is step 2?
Defining required properties within the model class.
Defining the properties, required properties in contact info.cs file. So here I defined 2 properties. The reason is I am going to forward the 2 fields. So the 2 fields related to properties I was defined. You observe. Okay, you will get the full clarity once example is completely completed. But step by step you try to get the clarity. Okay. First property is name. Okay, we'll do one thing. Name, location. We'll go for 2 properties. One is name, second one is location. Are you clear? Yes. So what we will do, let's name property, second location property. Right. Are you clear, all of you? Yes.
Yes, sir.
And while defining the property, you just take capital letters, name and elbows, location. Get into set accessor. Now, suppose you want to forward the 3 fields, you have to go with 3 properties. Forwarding the, after that, yes. After that, what we have to do, adding the step 3. You have to go for step 3. What is step 3?
Adding controller.
Adding controller. So with this, what we can say, step 1, step 2. Step 1 is adding model class. Step 2 is defining the properties within the
Model class.
model class file. The file name is contactinfo.cs. 2 steps over. Step 3 is adding controller. Adding a controller. Adding controller. How to add the controller? You know very well how to add the controller. What is that? Open Solution Explorer. Right. Here you can observe for everything we have one folder. Models folder, controller folder, and views folder. Okay. Select the controller, right click, add controller, and you can give your own name. Yes. Here you selected a template called MVC 5 controller empty. Click add. Here you are giving a name called home. Here you are giving a name called home controller. Home controller. Click which button? Add. Okay, already we have some controller file with the same name. So now you can observe home controller.cs. We have a controller file. Are you clear? So you want to go with your own name, own another controller, my home. Add controller, MVC controller empty, and you can give some other name. Let's say I'm giving my home controller. Click add button. Click add button. Click add button. Okay, now your controller file is added. Okay, after that, step 4 is what is the step 4? Importing the model within the controller. Importing the model within the controller. How? Come on. Using, you can observe your model. This is your model application name. Same thing you have to import, like using MVC model example dot models. This is the way to import. Are you clear? Importing model means this namespace we have to import, like with the help of using keyword. Everybody are clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes. After that, creating object for model class. Next step 5. Step 5 is creating object of model class. Okay. For that, we will write the code within the my home controller.cs file. Here we will create the object. This is, so you are going to implement here. Yeah. What is that? Creating object for which class? Model class. Creating object for model class. Okay, na? Yeah. So what is your model class name? What is your model class name? Contact contact. Within the action method, we are going to write the code to create the object for model class. So you can write the comment just before your code. Creating object for model class. Contact info, and yes, contact info is your class name, model class name. For that, you are creating what object? Class name, object name equal to new class name. Like, yeah, contact info. And here, your two properties, two fields, name, and second one is LOC. Name equal to Rama and LOC equal to some location. Right, enough. And from one field to another field, we should separate with what? Commas. And once complete this is initialization. Like generally, we will pass the values to the object with the help of constructor. Here to the properties we are initializing within this object block. And this is end of the statement. Suppose we have 3 fields. Here we have to write 3 fields. Suppose we have 10 fields. We have to write 10 fields. Right. Are you clear, guys?
Yes, sir.
Are you clear?
Yes.
Right. Okay, now understood all of you? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
So
Right.
can we repeat once all the
Yeah,
steps?
it's very simple, madam. Here what we are doing, we are creating object for model class. What is a model class name?
Contact info.
Contact info object we are creating. Object creation syntax is class name, object name equal to new. New is a keyword. Again, class name, open the brace. Here in this MVC, we want to initialize those two values. Which two values? Name and location. Due
Location.
to that reason, yes, we are initializing here and closing and what? Semicolon. Closing and semicolon. Are you clear? Yes.
And so
So
the declaration, that part I want to see.
declaration we done, property declaration we done in the model. Okay. Here in controller we are doing initialization. Okay now. This is a syntax, standard syntax here. Okay now. Right. After that, next over. After that, what is the next step? How many steps? Next step. And we have to forward this object. We have to forward. How many steps are over as per us?
Yes.
As per 4.
It's almost 5 and fifth point.
Step 5 is object creating object for model class. Step 6 is what?
Passing that object to view.
Right. Yeah, right. Step 5 is creating object for model class and passing same object to the view. Passing same object to the view also, that object, whatever you initialize, the data object, you have to pass to the view to display. So that passing object to the view also part of the which step?
5.
Step 5 only. So still we are in step 5. In step 6, within the view, we will display the data. Clear? Within the view, we will display the data. Right? Okay now. So here, right. Yeah. Forwarding the model object. Forwarding the model object. Model object. Model object to view. View. With the help of view bag. With the help of view bag. Forwarding the model object to view. With the help of view bag. We are using a concept called view bag. What is your model object name? What is that
OBJ.
name?
OBJ.
View bag dot some variable. The variable name is as user defined. Whatever you want, you can use. I've given name as what? Message equal to
Object name.
obj. Equal to obj. Right. Clear all of you. Next, after this, we are going for step 6. Step 6 is what? Display the
Data
data.
within the view.
Display the data within view
View.
razor code. Okay, so that we will see now. What we are doing, we are taking that is like one more variable in razor code. Going to how to, but now we have to add the view. How to add the view? Right click, index, add view, add view. View name is index. Uncheck the checkbox. Click what? Add. Now it will add a view. Okay, view is added. Within the view in razor code, what we done? Where temp variable. Where view where data view bag dot message. Here view bag dot message is what? View bag variable. View bag variable. Where you initialize this variable within the when you initialize it within the controller, that value, that variable we are accessing in the view razor code. But that variable is pointing by a a implicit typed variable called
Data.
Data.
data. Now
Sir,
with the help of data, wait. There is no confusion. Okay, wait. Okay, within the div section, we are going to display the data. Now, if you want to display the data within the view, we have to use a section called div. In ASP.NET also div only. Now, how many fields are there? How many fields?
3.
2 fields. Name and location. Name and location. Right. Name and location. Right. Your name is variable. Data dot name. Data is your implicit typed variable of razor. Dot data dot what? Name. Name is the property field. Next, your second field is location is. Data dot
Capital LOS.
LOS. Data date. Oh, wait. So first time we are working with model to controller, controller to view. You will have bit confusion, but after you will see couple of examples, your clarity will increase, I'm sure. Okay now. So, but we have changed the controller name. That's why go to the root config.cs file, which is in app underscore store folder. We have to change the default controller name. Default controller name is default is home, but actually our controller name is
My home.
my home. Change it. My home. Okay, now you all the guys do the same thing in your system. Have you done simultaneously? Are you doing? Okay, new guys not required to do. Who are attending class today, don't do that. You will get confused. You can do later after class with the help of my notes and video. And old students who are attending classes since long can definitely go through. Come on. Have you done? Are you doing simultaneously? Remaining people?
Yes, yes. Yes, I finished.
Oh, so all of you guys implemented model.
Yes.
Implemented model.
Yes.
Right. Over.
Yes,
Very
yes.
good. Next, all of you people implemented controller.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, implemented controller. After that, all of you people implemented view.
Yes.
No, so
Now do it. Then if you didn't do, you do it completely.
సార్ మనకి వ్యూలో ఇంటెలిజెన్స్ రాదా సార్?
What is it? Well, I'll tell you. That's why I removed it. Yeah, you will get it. Typecasting you have to do. You are asking about numerical, right?
No. Intelligence, sir. We are defining after defining view bank.
Intelligence, huh?
Yes, sir.
Intelligence.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
intelligence will come. Intelligence will come. Don't worry. Intelligence will come.
Okay, sir.
Intelligence is the one of the beautiful future of .NET, right? In ASP.NET also, whenever your system is bit slow, intelligence will be slow.
Yes.
Right. Hello. So done working?
Yes, it's working.
Yeah. How many are executed that application?
Shubha executed.
I did this. I did it.
Right. Working. See, end of the day, in your project, what you will do, you will develop front-end applications or you will fetch the data from database and will display in view. Back-end to front-end database, communication database. That you will do with the help of ADO.NET, link and entity framework. I'm sure in these three areas, you will enjoy the MVC like anything. You will never go for ASP.NET and ADO.NET once you will see my classes. Okay, now you will enjoy like anything. You observe how this application is working. Request is coming to controller. What is our controller name?
My home.
Controller name is what?
My
Hello. My home controller. And my home controller, it is, yes, invoking one action method. What is action method?
Index.
Index. While executing index action method, it is creating object for contact info class. Which class? Contact info class. But contact info class, what is happening, you know, in the memory, I'll show you in the memory because of this contact info class, object will create in memory like this. Observe this. Object of contact info class. Contact info class. Contact 1010 is the address. 1010 is the address. And how many properties you defined in this object? 2 properties.
2 properties.
First property name is name.
Name.
Name, am I right? And name contain get accessor and name contain set accessor. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
Property is a state or behavior. Property is a state or behavior. Oops.
yes, sir.
Oops concept. Property is a state or behavior. First you need to understand what is state, what is behavior. State is nothing but which is holding the value. Behavior is nothing but which contain logic, behavior, functionality. So with this we can say, remember that property is not a state. It is a special type of function. That's the reason here you have get mechanism and set mechanism. LOC, if you don't know, you listen my videos, oops videos. LOC. 2 properties, address is holding by your object. And whenever you have declared properties, on behalf of properties, 2 variables, instance variables will create. Here, 2 instance variables will create in the memory. But property name is capital name, capital N. And variable name will be small name. Are you clear? And default value will be null. Default value will be null. And here small LOC. And this variable is created on behalf of this property. This variable will create on behalf of this property. This default value is also null. Okay, so here you have to remember one important point. If the variables are string variables, then it will be default value null. If the variables are instance variables and numerical variables, then default value will be 0. Now obj is your object variable. That obj variable will contain the address of the object. What is the address of the object? 1010. Then this pointer will be pointing to this location. Are you clear? Understood all of you? Hello?
Yes.
Now in your if I will go to controller now, this diagram we will lose. That's why I'm not going, because my pen, digital pen, is getting a lot of difficulty. If it will work excellent, we can explain this concept. Anyhow, we'll make it work. And now explain. Tell me the code. What is the code? Annapurna code. Tell me in your controller. Contact info obj equal to, all of you open controller code. Contact info obj equal to new contact info of how many fields?
2 fields.
2 fields. There you initialize name equal to Rama, LOC
Name.
equal to Hyderabad. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
It means there you are accessing variables or properties in your code.
Properties.
Properties. Then property set accessor will work. Set will work. The set will initialize to instance variables like Rama, here what? Hyderabad. Here what? Hyderabad. Rama and what? Hyderabad. Are you clear?
Yes, sir.
Right. After this, okay. Now, after that, what will happen? Okay, now. Hello. Set will work. Set will work. After that, what happened? What is the next line? What is the next line? View back dot message equal to obj. View back dot message equal to obj means obj variable, object variable holding by a view bag field called message. Okay. Now return view. Now what view will return here? Index view. Index view. When index view is loading, razor code will execute. In razor code where data view back dot message. View back dot message. View back dot what? Message. Okay. Now here what happened? Your view back dot message field is view back variable is holding by your local variable. What is your razor variable? Data. Data. Are you clear? Now, yes, but view back dot message is holding by your model object. What is your model object? OBJ. Hello. Getting my point? Yes. Now, when the view is loading, your name is data dot at the rate data means eraser variable dot name dot what name. Name means your model property. Model property. Now here it will set a get a
Get.
Get.
get accessor will execute here. Get accessor will execute and the get will return which field? Name field. What is the
Name
name
field.
field? Rama. Here it will get which value?
Location.
Location. Okay. So in that way your output will get like this.